Well, the desert clouds are out in force this evening as you get a look inside Chase Field here in Phoenix tonight. It's the home opener for this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Get ready for Diamondbacks baseball. Next, Eddie Rosario is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. 77 degrees our temperature at game time tonight. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Drury has it. And he's retired here, 1 away. Digging in, Max Kepler. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Too low, 1-0. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hazelbaker is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
First baseman.
Now at the plate, Ben Paulson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final. Here's Oswaldo Arcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder Oswaldo.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Under it is Stubbs, and that's the first out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jeremy Hazelbaker. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Here comes the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike too. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
On the move is Rosario. Two gone. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
That ball's right down the middle, and this guy's hitting in the middle of your order, and he wasn't able to hit it. That's how nasty his slider is. Here it is. You still can't hit it.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Second baseman, Brian
First
Dozier.
pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
There to play it is Arcia for the first out. So here's Joe Mauer. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Line towards center field. And Mauer's going to get himself a base hit. Stepping into the box, Miguel Sano. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made out there by Pollock, and there are 2 away now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in.
97.
He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Castro.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here's a blooper out toward left center. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Ready now, Jorge Polanco. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Standing in, A.J. Pollock. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And another foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
But no problem at first, and that's the first out. Jake Lamb standing in now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove. And
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw gets him, 2 down. Brandon Drury will bat next. He enters play in this one with his batting average over the 320 mark. Swing and a liner, but foul. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that. Now to the plate, Drew Stubbs, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Garcia going back on it at the track. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Number 20, Eddie
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Eddie Rosario comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Pollock. He takes the turn and heads for second. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple. So striding in, Ben Paulson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Pollock on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Stepping in, Daniel Descalso. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Here's a little chopper up the middle to his right, Dozier, and he's set down, one away. At the plate, Chris Iannetta, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Oswaldo Arcia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a looper to left. Rosario is there, and he'll put it away to retire. Settling in now, Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Brian Dozier.
Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike one. Called strike 0-2.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Dozier is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting,
Digging in for his second at-bat, Joe Mauer. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2.
Third baseman, Miguel.
Here comes the first pitch.
Sano.
Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Sano will head for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Striding in once again, Jason Castro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. Digging in to try it again. Jorge Polanco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Lays off 1-0. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
This is skied into short left center. Hazelbaker's under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Jeremy Hazelbaker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, Jeremy.
And he takes ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Hit in the air out to center field. Stubbs has it in his tracks, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike one.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Heading after it is Kepler. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? A.J. Pollock hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is digging in. Drew Stubbs. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, Drew Stubbs.
To third. Lamb fields it cleanly. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Digging in once again, Eddie Rosario. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Descalzo ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. This one's flared out toward left. Hazelbaker shading to his right, and the inning is over. Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. And a slider on the inside for strike one.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. He's around first, heading for 2. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Brandon Drury will bat next. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Throw gets him, 2 down. In now, Daniel Descalzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario is there. And that retires the side. Ready once again, Ben Paulson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Ben Paulson.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. This is pulled into right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Here's Brian Dozier now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Brian Dozier.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
So here's Joe Mauer. A hit in 2 tries so far. A double play ball to second. 4, 3 apparently, as he decides not to go after the double play that could have gotten him out of the inning. Here's Miguel Sano. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Hard hit ball to second. Drury gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher, Chris Iannetta.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Paulson has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Oswaldo Arcia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's a high pop-up. Tepesh has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Jason Castro.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. There to play it is Arcia for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Jorge Polanco. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit out toward second. Drury fields it cleanly. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Drew Stubbs. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. Ready for another chance? A.J. Pollock. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Lifted into center field. Stubbs on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Jake Lamb. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax, relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. The pitch. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. Here's Yasmani Tomas. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Line toward the gap in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but into the box now, Eddie Rosario. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Sent on the ground out to second. Drury over to his left. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Right fielder.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So stepping in, Ben Paulson. He singled his last time up. just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. So striding in, Brian Dozier. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Pollard retreats to the track, and he'll put. Brandon Drury will bat next. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play.
Oh, man, he hammered that breaking ball. Just couldn't keep it fair.
Another one sent foul. On the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
Daniel.
Grounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1's the count.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. From the stretch. Lifted in the air out to center field. There to take this one in is Stubbs, and that becomes out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Oswaldo Arcia. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That gets down, and the inning continues. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Dozier has it on to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away. Striding in once again, Joe Mauer. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses. And now some action in that Arizona bull. Now here's the pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Mauer rounding first, on his way to second now. Now Mauer's going to try to leg out 3. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run.
Now batting.
Striding in, Miguel Sano. He has the possible go-ahead run on the 90 feet away at third base. Danny Santana will come off the bench in a great RBI spot as he's got a runner at third here and nobody out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Line drive to center field. Pollard is there. Let's see if they try it. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, and he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
High in the air out to center field. Pollock giving chase. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Drew Stubbs. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pollock on the run, and that's the third out. Here's Paul. Goldschmidt now.
First baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, and he is into third base here with a leadoff triple.
Now batting.
So digging in now, A.J. Pollock. Trevor May, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first two swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Paulson is over, and he puts it away for the first down.
Third baseman.
From the stretch.
Wow.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Stubbs on the move. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Yasmani Tomas is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Ball one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
That's the third slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably...
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
Thursday night baseball now on the show as we come to you from Target Field here in the Twin Cities. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Minnesota Twins. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. The mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1. Fouled back. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
In the second
set to get his evening at the plate started, Jeremy Hazelbaker. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Sharp ground ball to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Runner goes. Hard hit ball to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Now batting, A.J. Pollock. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Hit hard up the middle to Dozier for one. Relay to first in time. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Pollock. Still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. On the move is Pollock. But he can't get there. It's over his head. Around first, digging for two. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. Ready now, Ben Paulson. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Kepler is on his way home, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Batting fourth.
Striding in, Brian Dozier. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Hazelbaker has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number one. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting fifth.
So here's Joe Mauer. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Paulson rounds the corner and is headed home. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Here's Miguel Sano. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Drury backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. At the plate, Jason Castro. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now here's a swing by Castro as he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So striding forward now, Jorge Polanco. He's the 8th man to bat here in the first with 5 runs already up on the scoreboard. In there for strike 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Iannetta gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. In now, Jake Lamb. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Well, after the first inning, he's got a 5-0 lead. And I think for the pitcher, this is a big challenge. But he's got to focus. Make sure you go 1 pitch at a time, 1 hitter at a time, and don't allow a rally. Act like the scoreboard says 0-0 or 1-0 instead of 5-0.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping up now, Yasmani Tomas. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped high in the air. Paulson is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Brandon Drury will bat next. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler's on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Drew Stubbs now. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Center fielder, Drew Stubbs.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eddie Rosario. He'll look to duplicate his first at-bat when he homered to open the inning. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch. He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Drury loves it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Striding in once again, Max Kepler. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1.
Well, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Pollock has a read on it. And that's the third out. So stepping in, Daniel Descalso. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Here's Santana right back at it now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And he misses there. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Line drive to center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Batting ninth,
Settling in now, Chris Iannetta, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's on his horse, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Oswaldo Arcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hey now. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And this one misses inside. A ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. Digging in to try it again. Paul Goldschmidt. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Paulson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Drury fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now at the plate, Brian Dozier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now Dozier with a drive out to left field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Ready for another chance? Joe Mauer. He singled his last time up. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Mauer rounding first, on his way to second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Stepping in, Miguel Sano. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score, and he'll pull into second with 1 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jason Castro. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Number 11,
He's set. Here it comes. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The center fielder, number 16, Drew.
Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run.
Now batting, left fielder, Eddie
Zach Godley is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 52.
Lifted the other way to left center. Hazelbaker's under it. 2 down.
Now batting,
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat.
Kepler.
1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is. Digging in now, A.J. Pollock comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. Jake Lamb standing in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now to the plate, Yasmani Tomas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Paulson has room in foul territory, and that's going to land foul. Ready with the 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. Ready once again, Ben Paulson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
First baseman.
In there, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hazelbaker moves over. He's got it 1 away. Here's Brian Dozier now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hazelbaker ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. So here's Joe Mauer. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. This is grounded foul. 2 out, nobody on. Chopped foul wide of first. Now a swing, and looky here, a 3rd consecutive fly ball to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that stepping into the box, Brendan Drury. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Shortstop.
Stepping into the box, Daniel Descalso comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Rosario is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Next for the Diamondbacks.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And Iannetta can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now. And here's one that misses, so the count runs to 1-2 now on Iannetta. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Sano. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Miguel.
Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started. At the plate, Jason Castro. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Hazelbaker has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Jorge Polanco. A hit in 2 tries so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Here's Drew Stubbs now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's running towards second. Softly hit to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Oswaldo Arcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Oswaldo Arcia.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
And this is fouled at the plate. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
This is line to left. Rosario has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Jeremy Hazelbaker. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rosario is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So instead of leading off the next inning, A.J. Pollock bats here after the 2-out success. Striding in once again, A.J. Pollock. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Popped up. Paulson on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready once again, Eddie Rosario. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Max Kepler. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Now that's some good hitting. You hear the cliche good hitting, but that is, he fouls off a changeup with 2 strikes. Very difficult to do. Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
In the air, down the left field line and deep. Hazelbaker's on his horse. He gets there, and that's the second out. Ready for another chance? Ben Paulson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Digging in to try it again, Jake Lamb. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Jake Lamb.
And a perfect start to the 7th as this should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Here's Yasmani Tomas. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Paulson is over and he puts it away for the first out. Brandon Drury will bat next. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-for-2 at this point. And this is up and in, ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Daniel Descalzo. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Polanco is there and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Dozier. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Dozier waiting on the 1-0. To short, hit hard, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. So here's Joe Mauer, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Moving under it, Hazelbaker. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in once again, Miguel Sano. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Line drive to left. And that's in there, base hit. Now at the plate, Jason Castro. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. And he lays off there 1-0.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now from the stretch. Squared that one up just a little late. He'll try again. 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery and a neck high fastball that time.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Got him to go down swinging there. Jason Castro becomes out number 2 this inning. Ready with the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Left center fielder, number 16, Drew
Randall Delgado comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the seventh. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And the inning goes away in. Digging in, Chris Iannetta. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Number 8. Chris
Fly ball out toward
Iannetta.
right field. Kepler's there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Oswaldo Arcia. 0-2 with a walk for him so far. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Stubbs racing back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Striding in, Jeremy Hazelbaker. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Back up the middle. Oh, look at the dive. He's up with it. The throw. Just late. He's safe. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line. Pitch inside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. Heading after it is Kepler, but this will land out there just foul.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. From the stretch. Takes this the other way to right. Kepler is there. Let's see if they test it. And he's safe. In to score, the runner from third. So stepping in, Jake Lamb is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another? And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And that misses for ball 1.
Rosario.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Hit in the air out toward left. Hazelbaker moves over. 1 out. Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line and left. In there, a base hit. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Into the box now, Ben Paulson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. This is pulled into right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? He will not. Not willing to risk ending the inning by being tagged out, and there are 2 away.
The second baseman, number 2.
First offering on its way. Brian Dozier. is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Pollock looking up. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So digging in now, Joe Mauer. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And Mauer's going to get himself a base hit. So some success with 2 out keeps the inning alive for Miguel Sano. Stepping into the box, Miguel Sano. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. That gets down, and the inning continues. Long throw to third. And he is out at third as he risked trying. Striding into the box, Yasmani Tomas. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. So striding forward now, Brendan Drury. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Now batting, Daniel Descalzo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Tomas rounds third and is digging for the plate. So striding in. Chris Iannetta. He could really use a knock here over Brandon Kinsler. Enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Paulson is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, Oswaldo Arcia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And he'll get in there safely. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Sano in foul ground makes the catch, and that's the ball game. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one. Really put the
And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Under it is Marisnick, one away.
Batting second here.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side. Here's Jake Marisnick. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half.
Center fielder, Shake. Marisnick.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, Matt, with both teams on a losing streak, one thing we know for sure, somebody's going to walk out of here in this first game of the series with a win, and they get on a winning streak. So this is a big battle to turn things around for you right now. You want to be that team on the winning side.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Fouled straight back. The 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Throw gets him, 2 down. At the plate, Franklin Gutierrez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is digging in. A.J. Pollock. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
And this is fouled at the plate. Now here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. And Friesel will put this away, no problem for the first out. Jake Lamb standing in now. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Here's Yasmani Tomas. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Marisnik ranging back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Striding into the box, Andrew McCutchen. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Andrew McCutchen.
And this is taken outside for ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Ball two.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball four.
Alex.
He's set. Here it comes. Alex Bregman is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. On deck, there you see David Freese. He'll be next. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. There to play it is Arcia for the first out. Digging in, David Freese. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and one gone. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Arcia will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Here's Jordy Mercer now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. Iannetta gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. So stepping in, Brandon Drury. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. And now a pitch on the way. And there's ball one.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill. Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
I really like his game plan. You can clearly see his game plan was, I'm going to bust him inside, and he's done that, and we're already in the third inning and continues to pound the ball in.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Daniel Descalso.
Into the windup and the pitch. Daniel Descalso stands in as he looks at ball one here. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball rolled softly to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting ninth,
Here's the catcher now,
the
Chris
catcher,
Iannetta. And a
number
quick
8,
glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right.
A swing and a miss. That retires the. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
catcher,
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And he's set down, 1 away.
Batting ninth,
Alan Hansen, the next to bat. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Lifted in the air to right field. Arcia is there. 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jake Marisnick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard to short. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the back. Striding in. Oswaldo Arcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hansen has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Riding in once again, Jeremy Hazelbaker comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
2-2 now. Popped up, calling for it. Murphy. A barehand play by Murphy. Hats off to that one. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Out the 4th inning, second baseman.
Cue shot here out toward short. And 1 gone. Ready for another chance. Franklin Gutierrez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And the Pirates are in the hit column. At the plate, Andrew McCutcheon. He drew a walk his first time up.
Andrew McCutcheon.
Ball 1.
That missed. That's a ball. 1-0.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2. 2-0. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Set to deliver on 2-1. Fouled back. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pollock going back. He makes the running play. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, A.J.
Leading off for
Pollard.
Arizona.
He's 0 for 1
Center
thus
fielder,
far.
number 11, A.J.
Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Jake Lamb standing in now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
I love that pitch right there. You know he's geared up right there in this big situation. He looked for a ball and just let it fly, and he pulled the string on him. Just spun him into the ground.
The tag, and he is out at second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth. Here's Yasmani Tomas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tapper up the line, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's David Freese to stand in. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
David Freese.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Tough slider down low for a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and he swings and pops it foul behind the plate, and he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. He's set, and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Well, he's made 2 tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here because you don't have to throw him a strike. Oh, I think that curveball froze him, but it didn't quite get.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Here's Jake Marisnick. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Big swing and a miss. The fastball, and he's behind it. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Now batting.
Here's
Second
Daniel
baseman.
Murphy now. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
Hit sharply on the ground. Drury gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Brandon Drury.
Leading off for
He's
Arizona.
0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Brandon Drury.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working. Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. Changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
So he got him swinging. Brandon Drury is retired to kick off the inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Mercer. 2 away now. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. On the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. Digging in to try it again. Oswaldo Antonio Bastardo takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
That's a ball.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout. Score. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Designated hitter, Franklin Gutierrez.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there, and that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
2-2's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Iannetta has it, and he makes the throw to first. Gutierrez is retired, and there's 1 away.
Right fielder.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Called strike 2. Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. Descalzo fields it cleanly on to first, and there are 2 down.
Now
Ready for another shot now. Alex Bregman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. takes this the other way to right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he's swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. David Peralta will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to Rick. First delivery to him on the way. Paul Goldschmidt stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Ready for another chance? A.J. Pollock. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And McCutchen will put this one away in the inning. Digging in and looking for more, David Freese. A hit in 2 tries so far. Lying toward the gap in left center. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. Digging in once.
The batter, number 10, shortstop.
Enrique Burgos takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Now pitching for Arizona, number 36, Enrique Burgos. This changed defensively for the Diamondbacks. Now playing left field, number 6.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Peralta.
And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. Now to the plate, Francisco Cervelli. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.